All right, guys. So, it turns out half of Joe Biden's Twitter followers are fake, Audit reveals. This is in Newsweek. They say almost half of President Joe Biden's 22.2 million followers on Twitter are fake accounts, according to an audit tool provided by software company SparkToro. Let me just say this. Okay, if about half of them are fake, would it really be that embarrassing to have 11 million Twitter followers? I mean, I guess the reason why, and I think they probably purchased fake followers. The reason why they did that, I bet, is because Trump had way more, and so they wanted to like make it look like, no, we got a huge account too, bro. So they just probably bought fake followers. But is it really having 11 million real ones? Is that sad? Is that something to be ashamed of? I mean, I get it. You were a candidate, now you're the president. But still, I would respect the shit out of it if there was a president who was just like, I don't use Twitter. I don't even use it at all. You know? So, I got a lot to say about this. Let's just go through it, and then I'll keep talking here. SparkToro's tool found that 49.3% of accounts following the official POTUS Twitter account are fake followers based on analysis of a number of factors, including location issues, default profile images, and new users. Let me just be clear that this is massively overrepresented for what your normal, person on Twitter has as fake followers. I remember years ago, I used one of these audit tools to figure out what percentage of my followers were fake, and the results I got were 86% are real. So that means about 14% are fake. And my understanding is that's roughly in line with what other people have. To have 50% of them real is like, you probably bought Twitter followers. Or to be fair, I don't think Joe Biden himself like made the call or bought it or whatever. I think some Democratic consultant, soulless ghouls, did it. They say Tesla CEO Elon Musk, who is currently trying to buy Twitter, has expressed concerns about the number of fake accounts and potential crackdown could see users such as Biden lose a huge number of followers. Musk said early on Tuesday that his $44 billion deal to purchase the social media company could not go ahead until issues with fake accounts were resolved, and he appeared to criticize Twitter CEO Parag Agrawal. Musk, the world's richest man, claimed that 20% of Twitter accounts were fake spam accounts, and that figure was 4 times what Twitter claims, could be much higher. My offer was based on Twitter's SEC filings being accurate. Yesterday, Twitter CEO publicly refused to show proof of 5%. This deal cannot move forward until he does. It is not clear how Musk arrived at the 20% figure. He and Agrawal exchanged a series of tweets about the issue of fake accounts on Monday. We suspend over 500,000 spam accounts every day, usually before any of you even see them on Twitter. We also lock millions of accounts each week that we suspect may be spam, if they can't pass human verification challenges, CAPTCHAs, phone verification, etc., Agrawal wrote. The Twitter CEO also said the company has estimated every quarter that less than 5% of monetizable daily active users were spam accounts. Musk initially responded to Agrawal's 13-tweet thread with a poop emoji and later wrote, "So how do advertisers know what they're getting for their money? This is fundamental to the financial health of Twitter." There has been speculation that Musk may be using the fake accounts issue to negotiate a better deal for Twitter. Twitter stock price is now $36.80 per share, significantly less than the $54.20 per share that Musk has offered. SparkToro defines fake followers as accounts that are unreachable and will not see the account's tweets, either because they're spam, bots, propaganda, etc., or because they're no longer active on Twitter. Yeah, so I don't know if their definition is actually the fairest. Like, I'm not sure if they're actually identifying just bots and fake followers. People sometimes could just not use Twitter for an extended period of time, but it's not a bot, and maybe they pop in every now and then. The software company's tool also found that Biden's account has more fake followers than most. Musk's account has more than 93.3 million followers, and SparkToro's tool found that 70.2% of those accounts are fake. Wait, what? Musk's account has more than 93.3 million followers, and SparkToro's tool found that 70.2% of those accounts are fake? So that's even more than Biden. Holy shit. Musk announced on Twitter, so that means he bought fake followers too. Musk announced on Twitter Friday that the deal to buy the company was temporarily on hold, pending details supporting calculation that spam and fake accounts do indeed represent less than 5% of users. Twitter has been reporting that 5% estimates since 2019 and has been mentioned in the company's last 11 quarterly reports. Musk's decision to put the deal on hold knocked 15% off Twitter's price share in pre-market trading on Friday. Okay, so damn, man. Damn. So yes, I am of the belief that he or some soulless Democratic consultant probably did buy him fake followers. I'm reminded of a story from, I think it was like 2012, where it was either Mitt Romney or Newt Gingrich or both of them bought fake followers and got a huge influx over a really short period of time, and then they like tried to locate where they were from, and they were all in like Bangladesh or India or something. And look, it's a common thing. You have this wag the dog type scenario where in order to be popular, they try to like appear popular first to get other people to then start doing the bandwagon effect and be like, I like that guy too. And it's a common thing in politics. The reason why this is particularly noteworthy with Joe Biden is like that was literally how he became president. The way he became president was at the very last minute, after getting draxed in Iowa, after being down and out almost completely, at the very last minute, you had Amy Klobuchar, Mayor Pete, and others drop out, endorse Biden right before Super Tuesday, hold a big event about it. Beto endorsed him too. So you had that happen, and that coincided with Elizabeth Warren staying in to siphon some votes from Bernie. And that coincided with the media going for Bernie's jugular. They hosted a debate and, said, why do you love Cuba? And compared him to Fidel Castro and really were vicious. And the whole debate was like just trying to slit Bernie's throat. You needed all those things to happen in order for Joe Biden to get across the finish line. So this is a guy who was propped up by the establishment in every imaginable way. The establishment Democrats and the establishment media. And he couldn't have done it without that. So now compare that to what's going on with this. Like, it's trying to appear like you're bigger and more popular and more interesting than you are. I mean, half your Twitter followers are fake. Now, look, maybe I'm wrong. Maybe the 50% number is actually not, like, bought followers. Maybe there's a weird thing that happens with large accounts where, like, really big accounts just end up getting a lot of spam and bot followings. I don't know. But my guess is there probably is some fuckery going on here. And my guess is there's fuckery around a lot of shit. I used to kind of laugh at the commentary on like, oh, these bots on Twitter are like really dogpiling for X, Y, or Z. But now I think maybe, there's certainly, there's been stories of Saudi Arabia uses bots massively to try to defend MBS. God, what else were there? I read a number of articles where certain companies and certain states use bots. AIPAC uses them to try to, defend the Israel lobby and go after like politicians who are in favor of Palestinian human rights. Apparently it's a big thing. It's a real thing. So anyway, will Musk use this as an excuse to back out of the Twitter deal? Maybe. Possibly, maybe even probably, but it is also possible, I guess he might use it to try to negotiate a better deal, but I don't think that'll work anyway. So anyway, there you have it. Joe Biden, massive house of cards. Hey y'all, do me a favor and like and subscribe. It helps out big time in the algorithm. Click the bell as well for notifications when videos drop, and watch that video on screen right now. You know you want to.